Congresswoman, good to see you again.
Great to see you. Thanks.
Last time we were with you, you were talking about online activity and a bill that was on the floor that had bipartisan support and social media use, young kids, you're a mom. What's the status there?
We're still working. We're obviously still working on it. It's an issue that I think many suburban moms are experiencing concerns over social media platforms. We have a bill called the Reset Act, which sets a standard of age 16 for access to social media apps. There are other competing bills that set a standard at 13. But we set a standard of 13 in the Kids Online Privacy Protection Act in 1996. We're 30 years beyond that, and we know the dangers. So I am vigorously pushing for, at a minimum of 16, for access to social media apps. It has tons of support among parents and interest groups across the country who understand that if you're under 16, the dangers of the internet are real, and parents currently under the framework do not have the ability to protect their own children.
As a woman, I would love your perspective on how it is that it seems particularly younger white women in this country really hate your party. Really hate your party. What is that?
I don't understand it. I hate to say they're misinformed, but I think that many of these issues arise because we have the Democrat Party that is dishonest in a lot of ways, and the media will repeat it, and social media will amplify it. So I'll often see people ranting about something on social media that is something that the Republican Party isn't even doing. Let's take the affordability issue as an example of that. The Biden administration let in 15 to 20 million illegal immigrants across the southern border. That will have a negative impact on wages, and it will have an inflationary impact on housing. They don't talk about that. The Democrats want to say they're the party of affordability, yet in the last year of the Biden administration, they added $1.4 trillion to American households just in regulatory costs alone. So the Democrat Party will say the things that they want to be true, but they do the opposite, and we just need to be better messengers at selling what we're actually doing to benefit hardworking Americans, regardless of gender, age, or race.
I read this morning that some of your colleagues, women on the Democrat side, are going to be showing up in white to protest women's right to vote and your party's desire and the president's desire to keep women from voting. You're a woman. I assume you vote, and you're a member of this body, so speak to that, would you?
Well, what they're trying to say is that just by instituting voter ID and proof of citizenship to vote in our federal elections, to register to vote and vote in our federal elections, that is somehow discriminatory against women because they get married and they have to show documents. I've been married, I think this is 24 years I'll be married, and I had to go through all of that. And,
You've always been able to vote?
I've always been able to vote. Even when I had to get a real ID, we're able to do it. I think they underestimate the power of the American people.
So is that just wholly insincere to block the SAVE Act requiring ID to vote, and why then ultimately? If it's an insincere charge, they want to stop this, obviously. Why really do they want to stop it?
My opinion is they want to stop it because they want to see as many people voting as possible. I hate to say it, but even one vote illegally or fraudulently, it destroys the integrity of the entire system. When we have close elections, whether they're close or not, illegal immigrants should not be voting in our elections, period. We have the Voting Rights Act, which did say you can't vote if you are not a citizen, but states don't require proof of citizenship or voter ID. I think it's disingenuous. I think it's aimed not at the true issue, because there is no issue, honestly. If women have been able to vote for a long time, nothing about the SAVE Act threatens their ability to do that. I will say that they want as many people to vote as possible. They want vote by mail, which is the easiest way to commit fraud in our federal elections. I think some of these Democrats are really desperate for power, and this is their way to do that. It's why Joe Biden let issued 2 executive orders when he first took office. One was undo all of President Trump's border security policies. Number 2 was let illegal immigrants count for congressional apportionment in the census. So for me, I think the SAVE Act was common sense. It will not suppress voters. In fact, when we have voter ID, voter turnout increases, not decreases, as we saw in Georgia. But the next battlefield is going to be not allowing illegal immigrants to count in the census for congressional apportionment. That will cause states like Indiana, like mine, to lose seats to sanctuary cities like New York.
Final question. Your sales pitch to the voters in your district, and what do you think the GOP has to sell to maintain control of the House this fall?
America is safer, more prosperous, and stronger under President Trump's leadership. We have accomplished more in 1 year than most presidents do in a whole term. We have real wages are growing, inflation is down, rental rates are down, gas prices are down. All of the economic indicators are in favor of coming roaring back. It will take time to undo all the damage done by the Biden administration, but we're working hard every day to do that. And Americans are going to soon see the benefits of this golden age of our economy under President Trump's leadership.
It's good to be with you again, Congresswoman.
Thank you so much. Nice to see you.